Hi guys, how are you? I just want to preview the um, the ATP Cup final and the Melbourne 250 final. First, let's start in Melbourne. Um, we've got Rafael Nadal versus Maximilian Cressie, who's ranked 112 in the world and age 24. Right? Nadal is ranked six. So, I mean, I just think that Cressy is going to be outmatched here. I don't know much about him because players that low ranked that just come out of nowhere. I'm not that familiar, so I can't comment on his game too much. It's a bit of an unknown. But I just think that someone who's that low ranked, I mean, Nadal got the matches in Abu Dhabi, got a couple of matches here in Melbourne, got a got a doubles match under his belt, and I think now he's going to start to round into like 70 to 80% of his best level. And once he's reaching that level, if you're not in the top 100, you won't be able to compete. I believe this guy has a big serve. He's beat Dimitrov, but yeah, Nadal at 70 to 80% of his best. Healthy. He's saying he's 100% healthy. 112 in the world. They wouldn't be able to get a set. I believe he's got a big serve, so I'm sure he'll rely on that. Nadal will return too many of his serves, get them back, force him into a rally, and then out rally him every time. He'll constantly need to have huge serves just to hold. Nadal will hold easily because Nadal can win with his serve, but if you get it back, you win the rally anyway. Whereas Cressie will have to keep serving aces to make it even. The minute he misses a few first serves, gets into rallies, Nadal will out rally him, he'll be broken. That'll happen at least one game per set where he misses some first serves. Nadal gets returns, forces him into rallies. Nadal out rallies him, and gets a break. That'll happen at least two games per set, which will give Nadal one break each set. And then on Nadal's serve, he'll be winning it with his serve. He'll be winning it with 1-2 punches. And even when Cressy gets in a decent return and makes it a rally and takes Nadal's advantage of his serve away, Nadal's just going to out rally him there too. So he'll have no chance on Nadal's serve, regardless of how Nadal's serving. But on his serve, he'll have to keep serving aces and huge amount of first serves. The minute he misses it, Nadal gets the return, gets him into rally and out rallies him and gets the break, which happens at least one game per set, which gives Nadal at least one break each set and wins it in straight sets. But he may get maybe two breaks in one set, one break in the other. But either way, it's going to be straight sets to Nadal in this one. So let's get to the ATP Cup now. Pablo Carreño Busta. It's Canada versus Spain. So Pablo Carreño Busta is going to play Shapovalov. The first match, I mean, they're very even. Their ranking, their their level of play, their achievements. Pablo Carreño Busta and Shapovalov are very even. It's just going to come who's better on the day. Shapovalov is better with the serve and the power game and shortening the points. Pablo Carreño Busta is better in the rally. So it's going to come down to for Shapovalov, can it be about his serve, power, shortening the point, taking time away from Pablo Carreño Busta? For Pablo Carreño Busta, can he get enough serves back from Shapovalov, force him into rallies, move him around, and out rally him? But I think this will just come down to who's playing better right now. And Shapovalov seems a bit cold. He played a Russian guy yesterday, ranked around 100, and he had to struggle with three tough sets. Shapovalov had to struggle for three tough sets just to beat a guy 100 in the world. If that's the case, he'll struggle much more against Pablo Carreño Busta. In fact, he'll struggle too much, he won't win. And to avoid the rallies, he's going to be going for too much to try to attack, overpowering him, shorten the point, and take his time away. So to do that and avoid the rallies, which Pablo Carreño Busta will win, he's going to have to be going for a lot on the power game, coming into the net, serving, but going for so much power so close to the line to try to shorten the point and take Pablo Carreño Busta's time away. He's just not playing well enough. So I believe he'll go for too much, make a whole bunch of errors. And then when he doesn't want to make errors, play safe, then Pablo Carreño Busta forces him into rallies and out rallies him. Then when Shapovalov says, I don't want to be in rallies, I can't win, I'm going to go for a lot, he goes for too much in errors. It goes between those two. I'll just say because Shapovalov and Pablo Carreño Busta are quite evenly matched as far as their ranking and achievements, I'll say it'll be 3 sets. Of 3 sets to Pablo Carreño Busta over Shapovalov. Second match, we've got Roberto Batista Goot versus Felix Auger Aliasim. Very interesting one there. But again, I mean, Aliasim played well to beat Zverev, but yesterday he lost 8 games in a row against Medvedev. From 4-all in the first set to losing at 6-4 and then 6-love in the second set. And someone who's maybe not quite as good as Medvedev, but a very similar style and almost as good, is Roberto Batista Goot. And a Goot will do the same thing to him. Get back his serves, force him into rallies, moving him around, expose his lack of movement. And then when he's sick of being out rallied like he was with Medvedev, he's got to go for too much and make errors. But if he doesn't go for the too much, then he's in long grinding rallies and he's being out rallied by a Goot, which is what Medvedev did. Either force him into long rallies, out rally him because you're better at rallying, or Aliasim's got to go for too much and make errors. Even though Goot's not quite on the level of Medvedev, he's close, and I think it'll be the same thing. It just won't be as big a beatdown due to the fact that Goot is not on the level of Medvedev quite yet. Um, so that's why it won't be as big a beatdown. But the fact that he's similar style to Medvedev and not that far behind, I'm going to say the same pattern are going to happen here, where a Goot gets him into long rallies, out rallies him, moves him around, exposes his lack of movement, plays great defense, and just he's constantly moving him around, exposing the lack of movement, showing better patience. And then when Aliasim is sick of being out rallied, then he's got to go for too much to try to attack and shorten the point and make it not about rallies. But then he's playing high risk tennis, hitting as hard as he can close to the line. And again, he's hitting a whole bunch of errors. And then when he doesn't want the errors, he says, I'll be more safe. Then he's in a huge long rally where a Goot doesn't miss. A Goot's moving him around, exposing his lack of movement, grinding him down, moving him left to right, and just simply out rallying him. And then when Aliasim says he's sick of being moved around in all these long grinding rallies, I'm going to go for it to shorten the point and overpower him. Again, it's high risk and he's going to make errors. He wasn't in form yesterday. So I would say that'll happen. But I think Aliasim won't have 2 really bad days in a row. So he'll be better than he was yesterday. And Agut won't be as good as Medvedev. So that's why Aliasim, just due to them being equal in their sort of performance and their level where they are in their career, he'll get a set. But in the end, it'll be 2 sets to 1 to Agut because all these long rallies, Agut will move him around, out rally him, and then Aliasim will be sick of the long rallies as he was with Medvedev and go for too much. So same pattern of Medvedev, but not as big a beating because Agut's not as good in the rallies as Medvedev, um, and just based on that, and then probably Aliasim won't play 2 really bad matches in a row. So that'll make he'll lose, but not lose by as much, but same kind of pattern. Out rallied, moved around, or sick of the long rallies, going for too much, errors from Aliasim. 2 sets to 1 to Batista or Goot, and same sort of pattern in both matches. So that's 2 matches to 0 to Spain, and Spain will be your 2021 ATP Cup champion. That's my video for today. Subscribe, bell notification, thumbs up. Be back here for my next videos. I'll be previewing the Australian Open, looking at the draw, going over Djokovic's court case. I hope to get interviews with Federer, Nadal, and Djokovic in the not too distant future. So many things coming up. Your subscription will be worth it. So subscribe, hit the bell notification and the thumbs up. Be back here for my next video. And we're just building up for the Australian Open here on this channel. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye for now. Bye, guys. Be back for the next video. Bye for now.